From the start, the original members of the Sex Pistols, particularly like Jones and Paul Cook, didn't really like Lydon. I mean, we'd say like maybe like the Sex Pistols at the start, they were kind of trying to be like some pub rock and roll band playing fast rock and roll, Faces or like Dr. Feelgood or that sort of sound.
Yeah.
Without someone like Lydon, do you think they would have been like what they were? Or
yeah, I mean, it just kind of begs the question: would there have been a Sex Pistols without John Lydon? If he'd walked away at that point, what would have been left? It probably would have been something like a kind of English New York Dolls cover band, or maybe not cover band, but that kind of, looked good attitude, but musically
would have been like a poppy pub rock, Faces, rock and roll sort of band. And again, love or hate Lydon, like again he was like, like John Gray, like Lydon's mate, and said that basically if it was up to if Lydon had been allowed to do the music for the Sex Pistols, they'd been unlistenable. I mean, he was listening to all like loads of Krautrock, Can, and like people like Peter Hamill and all sorts. Captain Beefheart, he would have made them unlistenable. So in one way, even you had that tension from the start of someone like Lydon being quite obstreperous and like quite like in your face, but almost like the tension between the members of the band.
Yeah.
Most of them are like, Glenn Matlock with his trying to do his Beatles melodies and great songwriter and writing his songs, and Paul Cook and Steve Jones just want him to be in the Faces, and then Lydon just wanted to be in some like acid freak out 70s weird out band. For what, again, sometimes by the synchronicity or the luck or whatever, that was the perfect combination. But obviously you could see maybe the faults of that band straight away. They're not going to make like 5 albums, maybe the fact that they made one amazing album.
Obviously he's a bit of a Marmite character at the time and since, but he's kind of, I see him as being like the kind of the grit in the oyster.